Should be good.
All right, Open Championship preview. We got Matt back here off his Spain trip. Live Spain. We'll get to that in a second. Give his recap real quick on the Scottish because we got limited time. I know we didn't get this pod out yesterday or late today. Just was Matt traveling and I'm on vacation this week. Just a bunch of scheduling issues. So real quick recap on the Scottish. I mean, it's just another typical PGA Tour week for us. We have 4 guys in the top 10. And it's just hard to get guys to cross the line right now. And I still can't believe Chris Goddard fucking won the Scottish Open. What a disgrace that is. I don't care about this. People think it's such a great story. I think it's fucking awful.
It's so weird,
Matt.
So weird.
Yeah.
So Sunday, how did he was just flawless or what?
Yeah, everything up and down, flawless. Nothing fazed him at all.
I saw he was going to make a late bogey. That didn't impact him at all. He just birdied the next hole, I think.
Yeah, he outplayed Rory. Fitzy had a chance after the eagle on 10, and then he birdied 11, and then he bogeyed 12, which kind of ended it. And because Goddard just wasn't going backwards, Rory just parred every hole, and I don't know. I did not like how that tournament ended up. We need to go to a different course for the Scottish Open.
Yeah.
It
doesn't seem like much of a real links course at all.
No, it's terrible. I mean, just look at our card. We had my card. I had Ludwig. I mean, he was
all right. Well, whatever. On to a real tournament, right? I
So
think your intent was better in the previous room.
Yeah. I can't go in that room right now.
Okay. So what do you want to see? Valderrama, you said?
Yeah, give me a Valderrama recap.
So good event. Course is incredible. Definitely the coolest course I've ever been to, which isn't saying much. I haven't been to too many great ones yet, but that one was certainly awesome. I mean, the just scenic place. I mean, driving through, rented a car, so just driving back and forth from the course with so many cool scenes and the views. Beautiful place. I mean, everything there top notch. Just incredible property. The course is beautiful, and it played tough. And I think at first in the beginning of the week, we kind of saw how they wanted the course to play. They wanted to keep it firm and fast as possible, which is really tough when it's windy. So I think they were trying to balance, allowing us to play tough. Where I'm trying to think of how I should say it. Liv and the players didn't love the idea of having the greens 14 on the stem with the way the wind was going to play. Now the course fought back and kind of wanted it to play tough, which I commend them for. I think it's cool, but they ended up being wrong in the end,
right?
Because the greens were running too fast for the wind, 35-mile-per-hour wind. So the players were pretty mad.
Yeah. A lot of non-live fans weren't happy that they delayed that, huh?
I didn't understand that. So, yeah, everyone's fans saying this isn't real golf. They would never suspend for wind. Like, these people don't get it. I mean, if the greens are running 14 on the stem and it's 35-mile-per-hour wind, and you put the ball down after you mark it to make a putt, and the ball blows away, what the fuck do you expect them to do?
It's happened at majors before.
Yeah, it's happened.
People are retarded.
It's not a live specific thing. And once again, I mean, people say the quality of golf courses, the difficulty of golf courses. Playing tough courses on live.
I know. They're not playing the Scottish Open where it's 15 under, bombs away.
You can drive it anywhere. And now, as far as if that's a great, how about not run the grass so fast, knowing the winds are coming? Makes no sense. That's what the players were saying. And again, that wasn't Liv's fault. Golf course has a reputation to uphold, and I think they wanted to send a message. And again, I commend them for that. It ended up being a mistake, but I'm fine. I'm fine with the fact that they said no. Let's show how hard this golf course is.
Yeah. So we had Answer, right? And Liv needs to go to 72 holes, man. They need to go to 72 holes. It's just,
You think?
it would make it so much better. Yeah.
So if it was, then what? Gooch would have been up one.
Ron probably wins that tournament. Gooch doesn't win.
Oh, if they play 72, Ron might win it by 5.
I know, but like Ron probably has 5 more wins too. I think they just need to play 72. It just makes it better.
I think. I guess the difference for them is, if they add 18, how good does that Thursday do? It's an extra day of paying staff and all this other stuff. Yeah. Does the Thursday add any revenue? Does it add any? That's the tough part, I think.
I mean,
you know what we should talk about though? The Doral thing.
Yeah, what do you make of that as a Liv employee?
I mean, I think it's pretty. I don't know. I mean, Doral's going from Liv to the PJ Tour, and it's a week where there's no Liv tournaments. I have no idea. Just to be clear, I have no clue. But I mean, if Trump, knowing Trump the way he likes to do things, if he's saying, I'm going to be the person to get these tours together, and it's going to be at my golf course, and he set it up for a week where there's no Liv event, I mean, see who the sponsors invite, see how things shake out. But maybe that's the date when things come back together a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be nice, huh? But yeah, I can definitely see that Trump wants to mend the bridge here. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but he would definitely like to be the guy to say he did it.
Yeah, he definitely will. Yeah, I saved golf.
So, what else from Valderrama?
Let's see.
Rom played awesome.
I mean, Jeannie keeps up a good form.
Rom, everything we wanted, right, from Rom?
Oh, just a perfect week from Rom. I mean, some people discount the fact that we say we don't like guys who coming off a win, but I just think that hunger now is deeper than it's ever been. He was deep into the mix on Sunday. I loved how he made that par in 18 too.
Oh, that was big time.
Did you see it?
Oh yeah. That's when I turned it off after he made that par.
So he was, yeah.
Or after Gucci
makes the par, fist pump. So I mean, that shows how much he wanted to win this thing, but it just shows he can make those big momentum putts. So I put up my power rankings today, generating a little conversation because I had Bryson at 10th out of 19 Liv guys.
Yeah, I want to get to him when we get to the open odds. What do we make of some of these other guys' performances? Patrick Reed played well again. Sergio, I know it's his course, but he started to play well. Maybe something for the Open. And who's the other guy? Oh, Brooks. Any life there?
So Brooks played all right. I mean, I think he got progressively better in each of the 3 rounds. Yeah. So I think that's good, a good sign. He definitely. I mean, he wants to show up this week. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, and Cam Smith had finally played well too.
Yeah, but if you ask me about Smith a little bit, I still think it's a little smoke and mirrors with him.
Yeah.
I mean, the stats weren't great. They're okay. And I just don't know if it's the golf course for him. Brooks, I think, is going to show up. I feel really, really strong about Brooks this week playing well.
Do you?
What does that mean? I don't know, but have you seen? Yeah, I do.
He still finished like 25th, man.
His favorite golf course, right?
It is, but he still finished 25th at Valderrama. That's terrible.
It's not great. It's not great, but this is I just think he shows up, man. He was 13th, 12th at the U.S. Open. And what's changed since then?
I don't know. He had a withdrawal because he sucked ass at Dallas, and then he finished 25th in a fucking 40-man field.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because he's unhappy. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but something's going on, obviously. But I just don't think it translates to the majors.
All right, so you're feeling good about Brooks. I mean, that I like to hear it.
I mean, you know him and you're ready for this. It's his favorite course.
I gotta get that. What the fuck?
The caddy said he's played it over 1,000 times.
Hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're the Brooks Whisperer, so you don't think he's going to show up this week?
We'll get to that at the Open in the odds. So, what else from Valderrama?
Let's just go to the Open then.
All right, we'll go to the Open. Okay. Royal Portrush, par 71, 7,381 yards. It's the only venue outside of Great Britain to ever stage an Open. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Why don't they go to Ireland more? There's some great fucking courses.
It makes no sense.
Right?
Why don't they play it at Roy County Down? Didn't they have an Irish Open there last year?
Yeah, they're talking about going to Port Stewart where Rahm won. At least that's what McKinley was talking about last night. So, anyways, designed by Harry Colt, 1929, renovated in 2019 by Martin Ebert. Obviously, Ocean Links course, unique routing with holes shifting directions, wind directions, obviously. It was played as the 14th toughest major course since 2015. So I found that interesting when I read that. This is all from.
You know why? Because Lowry was up by so many, and the average score was probably high.
Lowry was minus 15, but nobody else hit double digits.
Right. So the winning score was low, but the averages were probably high.
Yeah. 9 of the 11 par fours between 410 and 475. There's a drivable par 4, possibly. 3 par 5s, 4 par 3s. You got that 16, that calamity hole they call it with a big cliff on the edge. So lots of elevations. Not really a course where you can putt a lot off the green. You're more gonna have to clip it, unlike last week at the Scottish and other links courses. Obviously, greens and fairways are fescue grass. You're gonna have to hit your irons great. I feel like this is a second shot golf course.
Yeah. So look back at the leaderboard. I mean, I think around the green's important.
Yep.
You got to be able to get up and down. Greens are big, but not as big as most Open courses.
Right. Not
question's going to be either. Yeah, questions is going to be, I think, can you get away with spraying it a little bit? Yes or no? That's the big one that I don't know the answer to.
I don't think you can. You can't spray. You could miss a little bit.
I think the rough was higher last time.
Yeah, it's not as thick. That's true.
Yeah.
So
irons and around the green. Brooks was T4 here in 2019.
Yep.
To answer your question in the chat, yeah.
I don't know what else on Portrush. The course itself.
Yeah, it's an Open. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's an Open. I think the question is this going to be first time watching Portrush live? Is this course as good as people say? I think it's great visually. Definitely one of the better ones in terms of like what it looks like on TV. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. We kind of got robbed of it because of the rain last time. Which it's going to be wet again this week, which could affect things, but it's not going to be as bad as 2019. And we're not looking at much wind. Slight AM PM draw bias at the moment, but I don't foresee that being an issue.
AM PM bias.
Yeah, a lot of the guys we're targeting are actually in the AM PM wave. So as of right now,
no concerns there.
Nope.
Okay,
that's pretty much it on the course.
Yeah, it's an Open. So What do you think at the beginning with Scotty and Rory?
What do you make of Roy?
So 2019, what he shot an 82 in Thursday,
79, but yeah,
and then Friday, what, a 66 or something?
65. Just missed the cut by a shot.
So yeah, it's going to come down to if he gets off to a good start. I think he's definitely dangerous, of course. I don't think he's winning. Do you?
I wouldn't be shocked.
You wouldn't be?
No, I wouldn't be shocked if either of those guys win.
Those would be scenes if he wins.
Oh, I know, but I feel like he's prepped for it, and I feel like he's reset really well. I don't think he's playing statistically as good as he was at the Masters, but it's still Rory. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, if he wins this thing, or if he's in the mix on the weekend of this thing, it's going to be a coronation.
Oh, yeah. But it's the same pressure as the Masters.
I think there's more.
You think there's more? Very, very close.
There's a little bit more.
And then
home major.
Oh, go ahead. Finish, Rory.
No, I was going to say home major, and I think the Masters was big and the Grand Slam was big, but
yeah, but don't you think he got that first year off his back, and he's ready for it this time?
Probably more so, yeah.
He's kind of talked about that. He wasn't ready for. He said he was ready for it golf wise, but not the emotion of being around his people.
I know. Yeah, he's definitely.
And I think this is a great golf course for Scotty. I think it's a great golf course for Scotty. Yeah. Fuck him, right? But yeah, I think it's a good golf course. I mean, second shot golf course.
Yeah, but second shot from elements in the way and style of golf he's not used to.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree there. But I mean, I feel like his ceiling's still top 10. Or his floor. Sorry.
Yeah, I can see that. He's probably going to play all right. I would be pretty shocked if he won.
Okay. So you Rory over Scotty if you do a matchup?
I would look for a 3-ball and take Rahm over both of them.
Yeah, I think Rahm should be the favorite, to be honest with you.
People thought it was crazy. Let me explain that. When I went on the post-game show and said Rahm should be the favorite.
Yeah, you got some shit for that, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, I stand by it. I feel incredibly, incredibly confident that Rahm will beat Rory and Scheffler this week. He's won 2 Irish Opens.
Let's get a 3-ball. Give me a 3-ball. Yeah. We got last one 25.
Last one was at La Hinch. And I mean, I think that's a really good comp. It's a true links Irish course.
I get his Irish results here if you want them.
Yeah, give it to me.
All right. 2017 won the Irish Open, which was actually in North Ireland at Port Stewart, right down the street, the coastal course. 4th at the Irish in 2018, Ballyliffin. Then he won the Irish Open at La Hinch, like you said, in 2019. And then he was 11th here in 2019 at the Open. Those are the only 3 Irish Opens he's played. And he's finished first, 4th, and then 11th here in 2019.
And good links player in general.
Great Open record. Great Open record.
Open record is great. Do you have his Open finishes?
I had it up until I went out to this beach house.
Let me see. I think I got it.
If you got it, pull him up, please. But I was also looking at his coastal wins. You seen all his coastal wins?
Oh, yeah.
U.S. Open 2021, La Hinch, Port Stewart, Farmers, Tournament of Champions, Mexico. He won the Dubai.
Oh, did
he won Dubai twice. He won the Hero. He's got 9 coastal wins around the world.
So last week at Andalusia was his best approach week on Live this season.
Yeah, love it.
Second only to the U.S. Open. Let's see, at Open Championships, his finishes are starting in 2019, T11, T3, T34, T2, T7.
Yeah, he's great.
And last year he is T7, but he came from the bad wave.
He did. We were on him.
And he still, got himself somewhat involved despite coming from the other side, which only a couple other guys did. I think Billy was from the bad wave.
What's the 3-ball number?
I agree.
What's the 3-ball number?
Yeah, I think that's a pound.
Plus 225?
Sounds right.
I'm guessing.
I don't think being stuck at 12 means anything. He was 18 a while ago.
Yeah. So obviously, we've been telling you guys to bet Rahm since last winter. We got an 18, pounded 18. I got so much money on the 18-1 and 16-1. Would I still bet the 12? Fuck yeah, I'd bet the 12. You have to bet the 12. It's John Rahm. There's a reason he's 12. Bet the 12.
And the reason it's not going beneath 10 is you have a guy at 4 and a guy at 7.
Right.
Just mathematically, you can't have another guy under 10.
Right. Exactly.
So this, I got to say, this is the most confident in any pick I've ever had in any major.
Wow, really?
It is.
More confident than Brooks at Oak Hill?
We were confident in that, but it's easy to say looking back, but
more confident than Bryson at the U.S. Open last year?
Oh, that was a confident one too. I'll say as confident.
Wow. Okay. Love that. I think he's winning too. Yeah. Just got to pound it. Just keep pounding it. I've been pounding it.
He seemed last week was good for him. He was in great spirits for the first time. I've seen him in the 6-8 weeks I've been around. But he said it's the best he's hit it in a year and a half.
Yeah, I saw that. Love it. How does he? You get to interview him at all?
I haven't engaged with him all that much, to be honest with you. He's one of the few guys I haven't talked too much. He doesn't, to be completely honest, doesn't seem that interested in talking to me.
Yeah. Does that make you sad?
No, I don't care.
Well, I know he's your favorite golfer of all time, so.
Yeah, him and Sergio are. But I got to tell you that I told you this Sergio thing. I'll tell the story now. But so he starts off bad on Friday. 2 over, not bad. He played all right. And then Friday he's hot to start. Like he's 4 under through 6 holes, and looks great. Now he's hitting everything close. Then on 8 and 9, I think he put one to 4 feet on both 8 and 9. Missed the putt on both of them, and then finishes round 2 under. But he could have easily been 6 under, 7 under. DJ shot 7 under. He could have been there, and you could tell. And he was like challenging for the lead at that point on Saturday. And then once he missed those 2 short putts, he fell back. So they said, "Well, we might need a quote from Sergio. Why don't you go grab him?" And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I knew he was going to be pissed. So I was like, "All right." So I was kind of hoping I couldn't find him, but I found him. He was walking in the clubhouse, like, he was done for the day. And I was like, "Sergio," and he turned around, and I was like, "Hey, can I just grab you for a second? I had a couple questions." And he's like,
but he knows he's got to do it because you're
like I got a half-ass nod, and I was like, thanks, man." And then I so I go up to him, like, I was like, "So pretty good round today." He goes, "No, not really." I was like, "All right, well, it was all right, I think." And then I just then after I did ask the question, he gave me a great answer, and he elaborated and went into detail and gave a good answer about his round. He was just frustrated because he felt like he should have been deep into the tournament, into contention, but he made a couple short putt misses. That being said, you mentioned it earlier, struck the ball really well, as best as I've seen him, and since his slump he's been in.
Yeah. What do we make of that? I think it's obviously his course, so it's tough to gauge.
Right. And 10th there isn't even good for him.
Right. Literally isn't good for him at Valderrama. Like 7th place is like his ceiling.
So I would say this though. I think the other majors, he was playing so well coming into it, and you don't want a Sergio who's like the whole world thinks he's going to play well.
Yep, definitely agree with that, 100%.
So I think this one, maybe people are going to look at the results, like, "Oh, 10th of Valderrama, that's not good." Right. And I think he could be a little under the radar. He could be a sneaky veteran to mix it up this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on Rahm? before we get to the next range. But we've both been on Rahm. We've told you guys for almost 8 months now.
Ooh.
So anything else on Rahm? Matt's extremely confident in Rahm. I am too.
He's a winner.
He's the winner. We could stop it now, but we'll give you some more picks. All right, next guy is Bryson at 20 to 1. I mean, what are we doing? Are we just waiting for Bryson to get back to St. Andrews before he can contend at an Open?
Yeah, I got some comments today. I did my power rankings, which again, people want to say Live Bot or Paige Shield, whatever. I'm putting Bryson, who is the hero of Live, 10th behind a 53-year-old guy and a bunch of other.
You put Phil ahead of him?
No, Westy.
Oh, I was gonna say Westy. I was gonna say Dickie B.
Dickie B's not playing. So I put him 10th out of 19. Now, if I was a Live shill or being paid to tell what they want to say, do they think they want me to rank Bryson 10th out of the 19 guys?
Yeah.
Like I'm still calling balls and strike here.
There's not a scenario where you can see him playing well. He's not even playing that great, is he?
Yeah, no, he's not playing great. And so his best Open finish is 8th at St. Andrews. Different beast. We know that. Other than that,
St. Andrews next time they play there.
I do too. But other than that 8th at St. Andrews, his best ever finish is 33rd.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're just waiting to St. Andrews. Here's what it is. 2027. Bryson, put him on the card at St. Andrews right now. Hopefully
I'll get that picture. I'll get the picture framed.
Yeah.
It'll be great, but I just don't think this is the time.
Okay. All right. Next range. You got X-Man, defending champ, 25. Tommy Fleetwood, 28. Those are the only guys left in the 20s. X played well again last week, led the field in approach. I think it was like 9 on approach. And then Tommy, second here in 2019. I'm just not going to bet Tommy, right?
I mean, we thought it was a crooked number at the last week.
Yeah. Oh my God. What is it? 22, 18.
He didn't even play well. I mean,
yeah.
Is this something Tommy could potentially play well at? Obviously. Yeah. But does that mean you can get behind him at these crazy numbers? No.
Who do you like better, Tommy or X?
Tommy.
Do you think? Do you like X at all?
No, not at all. Not even a little bit.
If he hadn't won last year, would you be interested?
No.
You just hate X.
No.
Okay. All right. Next range. You got Hatton 30, Ludwig 30, and our guy Vic 30. We bet Vic needs to go too, and I love the way he's ball striking it. I can give you Vic, but after you want to give us Hatton?
Yeah. I mean, I think all three of those guys have a good chance.
Ludwig too?
Yeah.
I don't.
Not a good chance to win, but I think he could probably course fit wise.
He's such a mental midget, man. He's got issues with those 4 to 6 footers, man. He missed so many.
Yeah, I know. Let's talk about Vic.
Okay, Victor. I mean, this play is more about his current form and Open record than actual. Actually, this play is all about his current form. His last 3 events, he's been on fire approach. 8.3 at the U.S. Open, +8, over 8 through 3 rounds at the Travelers, and then like 7.7 at the Scottish, I believe, on approach. I mean, we're talking about how this is an iron course, and nobody's striking it better than Vic. Am I worried about the around the green? Of course I am. But there has been major championships where he's been really good around the green. So you just got to pray for that and just hope the irons, he hits 80% of the greens, and hope he can just figure it out, be level around the green. But I mean, look at the U.S. Open at Oakmont. He gained over 7 around the green, finished 3rd. PGA, when he finished 3rd to X and Bryson, he was plus 0.15 around the green. Other U.S. Opens, 2.76 in 2023. PGA at Oak Hill when he finished second, plus 2.6. Masters +1. Open and when he finished fourth, I think at St. Andrews plus 4 around the green. I know at St. Andrews it's a lot of putter around the green, but I feel like Vic just figures it out in these big events, around the green, and that's what I'm just praying for. Irons are extremely hot. I love the 30-1. I love that. I just love Vic this week. I just think he's peaking.
Yeah, I love Vic too. Everything you said, I agree with. He's going to win one of these majors soon.
Yep.
And
he's also done one of these done well on these coastal venues too. I mean, a lot of them are resort courses, but I mean, he's still playing on the coast. Windy conditions. He's won twice in Mexico, Puerto Rico, obviously, Hero, Low Am at Pebble, fourth at St. Andrews. He's been good in Dubai, second at the Farmers. So I don't know. I don't know what the only thing that would put me off Vic is the around the green stuff. Everything else, he's spectacular.
Yeah. And I think it's nice too because he's usually really popular. He doesn't seem that popular this week.
No, 30-1. Great. I bet the 25 months ago. Or
It's
actually,
definitely going to be an open guy.
I thought it was a bad number months ago when I bet it, but
Dickie is wondering in a one and done, Vic or Bobby Mack. I mean, I think it's a good time to take Hatton in a one and done.
Yeah, so I feel like one of Tommy, Bob Mack, or Hatton are going to be in the mix.
I'd say two of them.
Two of them?
Two of those three.
Yeah. I'm leaning Hatton and Bob Mack, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm definitely higher on Hatton than the two.
Yes, I would rank Hatton 1, Bob Mack 2, Tommy 3.
Hatton's going to show up. I have a strong feeling about that. Someone asked for my top 10 live guys. I'll give you that in a sec. I'll bring the power rankings up. But Hatton was my number 2 after Rahm. And I just think him getting in the mix at a major and feeling that heat was so big for him going forward.
Dada,
Yeah?
look at that roast.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay, it's all right. Give me a minute.
You're not betting Hatton, though, are you?
No.
Or you're not a betting guy anymore anyways. Would you condone a bet?
I don't know, buddy. You don't need him, no.
But I want to try.
Okay, I'm doing something. Can you give me a minute, please? Yeah, I can't bet on golf, and I'm not betting this week. But would I bet Hatton? The 25 I didn't love at all.
30 now.
Now 30, I think that's definitely more fair. It's a little hard to stomach.
Yeah.
Would I be running to go bet it? Probably not.
Yeah.
Would you?
It was either going to be Hatton or 3 guys at 90-1 that I ended up going with.
With the weather this week, it's going to be a birdie fest, or we'll still be winning digits. I don't think it'll be a birdie fest.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah, I think there's going to be some scoring. Minus 14 winner.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Which I don't mind. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't call that a birdie fest. So Hatton finished 5th at Royal Liverpool in 2016. That's his best Open finish. Obviously a great links player. The reason why him and Tommy, and I guess to an extent McIntyre, are so short on the odds boards, when you bring them on links against the best player in the world, they can play with them.
Yeah.
And Hatton's beaten Rory at, in European events. So
yeah, plus Hatton, Tommy, Bob Mack, they were all good here in 2019 too.
You think Hatton was like T11 or something? T6.
T6. Obviously Tommy second, and Bob Mack was in the top 10 too.
Yeah.
Another one. All right. Anything on Shane?
Shane.
35.
No, I have no.
Colin?
Hell no.
What a bad play by me last week.
Oh, I mean, he's mentally not there.
I sent out the tweet. We got to ship him back to China. A lot of people came at me saying he's from Japan. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but you obviously knew that. They just don't get the joke.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you want my top 10?
I mean, I don't, but I'm sure other people do.
Well, someone asked for it.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, and I guess we can talk about these guys a little bit too. Third
Okay.
in my power ranking was Reed.
All right, bet him 90-1.
How do you feel about him this week?
I love him. You? You don't like his approach numbers from Valderrama, do you?
No, I mean I like him. I do. He
And
seems
Germany.
confident. No, I like him. He's third in my power ranking. But I think, let's see the numbers last week. They're fine. I think he's going to relish a test like this. I think he's great around the green, especially like when you have to kind of flop it up high. I think he's almost underrated in terms of how talented he is in those situations. Do you?
Think he's underrated? Yeah, big time. I think he's one of the best.
Yeah, he's one of the best. I mean, maybe the best.
Yeah, and he's played well in the majors this year, and he's extremely motivated to get on this Ryder Cup team, and he knows he has to probably win it, but he knows a top 5 at least puts him in the mix.
So this is what he said. I have the quote here. I mean, the reason I was so confident in him winning Dallas was his attitude going into the week. And I feel like he has a very similar attitude this week here. Does that mean he wins? I don't know. It's obviously different. But he said, I think it all comes down to next week at the Open. Obviously play well here, but go ahead and win the Open Championship. And I believe I'd be inside the top 6 on points. So that would lock it in and allow me to be on the team. Who else is saying that? Like, I'm going to go win the Open and get on the team.
Yeah.
10th here last time.
He finished 10th?
T10 here in 2019.
Yeah, I mean, around the green's important, and he's one of the best. I'm in a 91. So who's number 4 on your live?
Number 4, I had Brooks.
I don't really have much interest, but you seem confident in him.
I don't. I mean, do I think he can win? It's a big ask, but I do think he shows up. So
my Brooks radar does not feel good.
Okay, he has 4 top 10 finishes at the Open, including a T4 here. And at that time, he said about his caddy, every hole I step up on, you tell me what to do. You've played it more than anybody. Just let him figure it out. He knows his spots to miss, the spots to come in from, the different hole locations and different wins. I definitely have more confidence having him on the bag this week, knowing this golf course so well.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's one of the reasons I was eyeing him way back when,
You've been saying him at Portrush for 2 years.
I know, but as a dead guy just fucking win an Open? He's been fucking dead all year, man. I know he's 12th at the U.S. Open, but he's been dead.
Second in Singapore.
I was on that. Does he give a shit about the Ryder Cup?
Probably not.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think he gives a shit about the Open.
Yeah, okay. No, he definitely does. He definitely does. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
All
right.
There.
So my next guy, this is my long shot pick for the week. Lucas Herbert. He's been not great so far on Live the last few weeks, but he wasn't great either when he went to West Lancashire for the qualifier, and he goes in there, shoots 8 under in 2 rounds, gets the spot easily.
This is why I love his comments like this, dude. We just got loyal motherfucking fans. I just remember everything I say.
Yeah, don't forget about that dream.
Don't forget about the dream I had. Oh, that's true. Fuck.
So Herbert, I mean, I just think he's built for this type of test. He's really underrated on the greens. I was kind of talking to his caddy about this.
I know you love Herbert. I can't get behind the Herbert pick, man. He's a bomber putter. It's not.
He's good around the greens.
He's good around the green too, but his irons are terrible.
He's a great short game player.
Yeah, move on. Next guy.
Trust me. Listen to me on this. Look at his around the green numbers.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. You think he's going to mix this week?
I do.
Lucas fucking Herbert.
Yep.
Okay.
Lucas Herbert's going to mix. Maybe first round leader.
Wow. Don't hate that. I'll get behind that.
I got Neiman after that.
What do we make of that?
I mean, I think it's probably good that he's very little buzz.
No buzz. Zero.
No buzz. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think. I mean that can only help. His best finish was 53rd.
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be cool if he just showed up when nobody was on him, though.
Would not be shocking, I don't think.
No. I'm not running to bet it, though.
Can this Irish horse racing guy stop shitting on everything that I'm saying here? Why don't you have your own fucking podcast, buddy? Offering me 500 to 1 on her. All right, man.
All right, who's number 6?
6 was Neiman. 7, I got Westy.
Okay, you actually like Westy.
I do like Westy to get in the mix here. I
love
you too.
It's turning you into a live shill.
The list thing.
Yeah.
So, but I think Westy can get in the mix this week.
Okay, I don't. He's 53.
It's the Open.
He died. He was leading the fucking Valderrama, and then he just died.
Yeah, but it's not an Open. He's one of the best European players of all time.
You just love those old souls, huh? Kucha.
I do. I love a nice old. And we don't have what other old do we like?
We got one. We'll get it to it.
Okay. Well, I think
Westy's
going to top 20.
10 you live bot.
Westy's going to top 20.
Okay. Top 20. Love it.
Okay. I'm not saying he's going to win. He's going to top 20.
Okay.
Sergio, I have an 8th. Wouldn't shock me. Under the radar. Obviously, incredible Open record.
Great Open record. Yep. I don't think he's playing as great, but he sounded really confident about the Ryder Cup, though.
He said he talked to Luke, and he talked to Luke. We know what we have to do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, motivation is definitely there.
Yeah.
I'll give you 200 to 1 on Westy. I think there's 500 out there. McGibbon.
I actually like him better than all these guys you've said.
I got him 9th, ahead of Bryson. Northern Irishman, obviously, back-to-back top finishes on Live. The thing about McGibbon is he is elite off the tee.
I'd bet him top 20 in a heartbeat.
I like that. He's elite off the tee.
I'm betting him at UK, right?
Next week? Absolutely. He's gonna. Yeah. I think he wins UK.
Okay. Cool.
And then 10, I got Bryson.
Yeah.
I'll just list the rest, and I'll list the 20. If you say anything you want to talk about, let me know. DJ 11, Cam Smith 12, Burmy 13. Burmy's form is pretty bad. Leishman 14, fallen out of form since the U.S. Open. Louis 15. I don't know what's going on with him. Ortiz since the U.S. Open has completely fallen off a cliff.
Yeah.
Do you see we did our long shot picks on the segment?
No.
Faraday gave Ortiz because of the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
I mean, he's from Mexico. He's probably never played a links course in his life. I looked through all the
we gotta cut this shit out. There's too much live talk here. We gotta get onto the PGA guys.
All right. Well, I think Ortiz is out of form. I don't think he can play good on links. From my opinion.
Okay. All right, let's get into the 50 range. You got Straka. A lot of buzz on Straka. Too much buzz on Straka. Fitzpatrick.
A guy goes Westy miscut is a great bet. What's it? Fucking minus 140. Sick call, dude. He's like 500 to 1.
Seppens Fitzpatrick. Both played well last week. Fitz has a bad Open record.
Kind of surprising.
Yeah, it was.
I think Fitz can play well. I saw that 40. I thought it made some sense.
Yeah. 55.
55?
Yeah. Pretty good number now.
Pretty good.
Anything on Sepp? Too much Sepp.
What is Cleveland Sports talking about? I gave a PGA Tour guy already.
Stop looking at the chat.
Sepp's already won his events this year, man.
Okay, agree. All right, 2 Americans here. JT Cantlay. We're going to see anything from either of these 2 guys?
I think you could.
Which one do you
like? I'm higher on them than most people, I think.
Yeah. You like JT or Cantlay better?
I like JT.
Okay.
Do you? JT's not playing bad. You there?
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can see you. I actually like JT this week. Do you?
All right, I hear you.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I like JT this week.
Yep. Okay, I don't hate it. And then probably the most popular bet that I've seen all week is Russell Henley 65 to.
I get why people are liking him. It's not for me.
Say it again. You broke out.
I like why people like him, but it's just not for me. I don't want to be involved with a open that Russell Henley wins. I just want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it has a lot of Brian Harmon vibes, sort of. And I'm with you. What you just said, I agree with you 100%.
It's too popular too, man.
Way too popular. Way too much love there. But I do get it. I understand it completely. But I'm just not going to be there. If everybody else wins, it is what it is.
Yep.
All right. This guy is correct. 100%. Blake's going to bet Hideki. Yep. I'm in on Hideki. 100 to 1. Just a dumb number. His approach plays too good at the moment. And I'm just hoping for a spike week. He's obviously great around the green. I have no idea if Asians win in Ireland. They probably don't. And he probably can't win in Ireland. But 100 to 1, I'm willing to take that risk.
Makes sense to me. But so he's hitting it good right now?
Fucking internet. Jesus Christ.
Cleveland, I like that. I know I'm not supposed to look at the chat, but I like this one. You're the only reason why I'm a Live fan. I'll take my son to an event because of what you said. Good. Let's do it. Take him there. I'll get him. I'll bring him over the ropes and I'll let him meet all the players. Dead serious. If you go to an event. Harmon is not winning 2 opens in 4 years. Just stop thinking about it, Ryan. Gur's right. You need a winner to pay for better internet at the beach house.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Exactly. Bad internet here. My other play is J Day, 100 to 1. Thoughts? Tell me about it.
You know, I've been saying this for 6 months. Jason Day is going to be involved this week.
He's the Billy Horschel of last year. He's the Adam Scott of the U.S. Open. He's the Justin Rose of the Masters. J Day is your guy at the Open, 100 to 1. Get him on the card.
Yes. Love it. Love Day. Rose, no.
Yes, no Rose. Rose, no way. Stay away. Stay away from Rose.
Antonio, Day can get rid of being shit off the tee here. That's the thing. You don't even need to hit that many drivers, I don't think.
I might have to fall off here. My internet's so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Terrified of Rory. I get it, Lance. I get it.
All right, I can't even see you.
All right, get off it then.
All right, you can answer questions.
All right, I got questions if anyone has them. Seabez, no. Top dog. How many strokes does Rom win by? I would say 3. Catlin, it makes some sense. He's playing well. Long shots for DFS. Schmid, Penge. I don't think so. I think I'll get the pricing up right now. Reed, yeah, it's a great price. 7,100. Let's see. I'll start down here. Haotong. How about Haotong? How's he playing lately? 5,700. Was not good at the Genesis, but I think there's just such a different test than that. I think if people get too caught up on who played well last week, they might miss out on some guys who make more sense from here. Jordan Smith is cheap for 5,900. He's playing well. Mateo, yeah. Oh, you got it. Wow. Mateo's playing good at the played good at the Canadian. Don't mind that cheap. Let's see. Collie McNeely. Schmidt, I just don't love him coming off a good performance. Cantor, not to be confused with Cantler. Fire move. Wallace, I don't mind Wallace. Westy, 63, baby. McGibbon, 63, really good price. Lawrence, could he do it 2 years in a row? Who knows? Harry Hall seems cheap at 6,400. You're lost in the Hovland Bob Mack. Let me think about this. Who else do you have available for BMW? Do I think Rom can make enough putts to win? Yes, I do. I think slower greens here. Zach Johnson, no. But there might be there's going to be an old. I don't know if it's going to be him or not. I would just use Vic. I'm not big on Bob Mack right now. I just think he's a little bit overrated these last few weeks. Keegan? Let me check his open record. I can't remember him ever really playing well in open. He's a very high ball hitter. He's one of the highest ball hitters in the world, which serves him well at a lot of places. I don't think it's and if it gets windy, if that's going to be great. DJ's playing good. Yeah, I don't think Keegan's an open guy. I would probably stay away from that. DJ is starting to play better for sure. DJ could definitely be a cheap guy to get you through the cut. He led the field last week in strokes gained with his short iron, so his wedges are dialed up. He gained a lot of strokes on approach at Valderrama, and he had shot 7 under on Friday when he was playing really, really tough. Siwoo, I could see him playing well. I like Siwoo. Yeah, Keegan, nah. Out on Keegan. Yeah, Siwoo's striping it, huh? Wow. Approach numbers are fantastic. Finau, no. Joaquin off the tee has been fantastic. He's crushing off the tee. He was first last week in strokes gained off the tee at Valderrama, so pretty good. The question is, he's never been better than 53rd in an Open. Now, I do think the Open suits him. Maybe he just needs some more experience playing in that scenario, but it would not surprise me if he played well. I think going under the radar this week is going to be huge for him. Kokrak or Leishman, I'm a no on both of those. I like Herbert and Westy better than those two. Am I going to? Yeah, I'll be in the UK next week. Yep. Dan Brown, yeah. Guy Fox at Opens. What can you say? He loves links. Cam Smith, I think he's getting a little bit of national love that I don't know if I agree with. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, Irish horse. I agree probably. Like he was the guy in the mix last year. Doesn't mean he's going to be this year. Do like McGibbon first round leader. Yeah, I like that. Cantlay, I'm typically higher on Cantlay than most people are. I would not surprise me if he played well at all. Chris Kirk, nah. Seeing Honda comps is Berger. I think Berger's lost in general, really. P. Reed, I love the top 20 on P. Reed. Which live players do the other players talk about most? I don't really know what that means. Yeah. Polywag, I don't know, 32 maybe. Nicest golfer on Live through my first month I've interacted with. Good question. Patrick Reed's been really cool to me. Herbert is really cool. A lot of good vibes for McGibbon on Live. A lot of good vibes. Back-to-back top 5 finishes. He's rounding into form. He's incredible off the tee. Incredible. Reed does need a good showing for the Ryder Cup, and I think he probably needs a top 5, honestly. Young could go well. I agree with that. He's a pretty good open record, even though one was at the bomber-friendly St. Andrews, but I do think maybe a little bit under the radar. Does Matt Wolff? I don't know. He's been hurt. Yeah, I'm not going to answer that one. Am I missing out on it? No. Luca's favorite Live player. Luca, come here. Leave the game for a minute. Put the game down for a minute. Keep up some questions for you. Who's your favorite Live player? Golf.
Bryson.
Bryson. His favorite is Bryson. That's a good pick. Lowry. I do not like Lowry this week. I just think coming off the wins, a lot of responsibilities.
Is anyone close to winning? That's us.
The tournament didn't start yet.
Oh.
Yeah, not high on him this week, but that's all right. Luca doesn't know what the Kardashians are. Spawn? No. Don't like him at all. Are the boys heading to any Live events this year? Yeah, they're going to be in Indy. You going to go to a tournament? How are you going to get there?
Airplane.
Airplane. It's going to be his first time on an airplane. He's really excited.
Yeah. How many days?
It's like not for another month and a half.
What? How much is a month and a half? How many days is that?
My top Live player this week is Rahm, and then Hatton is number 2. Like 60, I don't know, 45 days maybe. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. I will say this about Live: really good family vibes there. They treat kids really good. There's kids getting free, and there's a really cool autograph zone, and the kids are right next to the players the whole time, and all the players stop and go there and spend a lot of time there with the kids. Cool kid zone too to break up the day a little bit. They can play. No, I'm not worried about Rahm's around the green play at all. I think he's been fantastic about around the green and in these situations on Langston and Irish Opens. He's won 2 Irish Opens. Outside of Reed, who is the best around the green on Live? I can get that up right now for you, but I think Kazuma is number 1. His stats he hasn't played enough rounds. He has to play in half the rounds to qualify for the stat leaders, but Kazuma, a lot of those Japanese guys are really great. It's like Hideki, great around the greens, but sometimes misses the 5 or 6 foot putts. Let's see. Other good around the green players. Herbert is fantastic around the green. Cam Smith. So I say Reed, Cam, Herbert, Genie are the 4 best around the green players on Live. Thanks. Yeah, the hole by hole thing, I'll definitely try to do that for all the rest of the courses. I didn't know if people would want me to or not, but I will do it. Fleetwood. I think Fleetwood's safe in that. I think he's going to play well. The price is just hard when it comes to win. Hideki's great on the green. Fantastic. One of the best. I think a lot of people get those confused. Like if a player is so good around the green and they miss 4 or 5 footers all the time, I think it makes people think they're not good around the green players. But Hideki's fantastic. Kazuma's fantastic. Is Penge legit? I don't know. I don't know enough about him, to be honest with you. I wouldn't trust him personally. And I think what I wouldn't do is go completely off what we saw last week, because the test last week is going to be very, very different to the test this week. Would I play him at 9,500, Tommy? Yeah, sure. I'd put him in some lineups. I like Rahm, Hovland, Hatton better. Yeah, Penn just have some good World Tour finishes. He was good last week. Most likely played a top 20 outside of Rahm and Hatton. I would say Reed. I think Reed is a really good shot at the top 20. 10th here last time, playing great golf. Hatton 4-1 top English. I really like that. Hatton's going to be involved. I feel pretty good about that. Reed or Bob Mack. Well, I mean, Bob Mack's 30-1. Reed is 80-1. I think both will be popular. I'm lower on Bob Mack than the rest of the world, but I get the appeal. I get the appeal. Do you think Fitz is spent from being in contention? I don't think he's spent. I think he's rounding into form. I don't know if he's ready for this. His open record is worse than you would have expected. That's my issue with him. Why hasn't he played good in the Open yet? Leishman, I think, is going the other way right now. I think he peaked like a month ago. Oh, Rappaport and Fitz. Oh, man, that must suck for Fitz. Ortiz, same for me. I think he's going the other way, and I doubt he's ever played much links golf. He definitely hasn't played links golf professionally. Why didn't Liv want me on site this week? I could have went if I tried to make it happen. I just if I did go, I would be gone for 6 straight weeks, and I needed to see my family, and I have to be at the Liv events, so didn't really have a choice. Any trend to open and how they played at the Scottish? Well, I remember back in 2022 when I was on Cam Smith, he showed a little something there. He gained a bunch on approach, and he finished like 11th, and that was part of what made me bet him at the Open in 2022. See, last year, what did Xander do there? I want to say Xander played well at the Scottish last year. What do I think of Grant Horvat saying no to Barracuda because they wouldn't let him film? That's a good question, and I side with the PGA Tour on that one, man. I mean, I think it's a little entitled to expect them to allow you to make a show and bring your whole own camera crew out of. It just seems like a self-promotion move, and I understand why people would want to see that, but I think the PGA Tour is right in saying no. We don't want that. I completely justified in their decision. 50 units on Rahm is a safe bet. Yeah, very safe. Liv does need to play at Firestone. That would be awesome. Awesome. What Liv event am I looking forward to most? Yeah, Out of Touch move by Horvat. I agree. I don't think it was a great move. PJ was right. Yep. Firestone would be fantastic. What Liv events am I most looking forward to? I love the team championship. And obviously I did before anything. I love the team championship. I think anytime you can get team match play, and especially now the teams have some identities and they're beginning to form identities, I think team match play is great. It's a great sport to watch, but it's fun to bet. Drama. I think it was. I mean, last year you had the Ironheads like make a Cinderella run. I just thought that was really cool, a cool event. So I'm looking forward to that. Garcia. I think Garcia's a sneaky play. I would play him. This year it's at the team championship is at Michigan. It's at St. John's, I believe it's called. I'm not familiar with it yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be cool. So that's 3. I'll be gone the last 3 weeks of the Cardinal. Yeah, the Cardinal at St. John. Is a peak Ryder Cup better than a peak Masters? Oh, it's a good question. I think so. I mean, it's electric. I'll be at the Ryder Cup too. That'll be cool. Definitely jackpot, Jimmy. Come to the team event. We'll grab a beer afterwards. We'll have a time. It'll be fun. Jordan, you'll be nice, dude. At the Cardinal, sweet. I think the course they're going to now are really cool. Even the Bolingbrook one, people want to crap on that one, but like it played pretty hard last year, and I think people were a little surprised by how good of an event that turned out to be. Team event will be sick, yeah. Wow, sweet. All right, so you guys know the guys I'm high and low on. Again, like I said, I call balls and strikes, tell it like it is. New Orleans next year. They haven't announced the course yet. I think they're announcing it soon. But South Africa is going to be cool. I know they're going to Johannesburg. So that'll be pretty wild. Yes, I'll be at the Ryder Cup. Yep. I didn't look at the Barracuda field. Let me take a quick look. Is Thor playing? I've been saying he's going to win that thing forever. No Doral next year. PJ Tour's going there. Love to buy me a pint for JT when at Harbortown. Yeah, which one are you going to be at, Dickie? Team event? Good. Do you think there'll be a senior live tour? No, I don't think so. I think those guys will age out and be going to like leadership roles within the teams. Like I wouldn't be surprised if when Phil was done, he became like part of the behind the scenes ownership group of the High Flyers. Same thing for Westy and those guys. Horvat situation. I think Horvat. I don't think he'll join Live. But I don't know. He comes across a little bit entitled in this particular situation. I don't think he should expect to be able to bring his own camera crew to the PGA Tour event. I just don't think that's a realistic ask. Guys, I was thinking about who could play well at the CUDA. Is John Pat playing? How is Cam Davis 65-1? Oh, Ryder Cup. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's get some beers on Saturday at the Ryder Cup. That'll be sick. Thoughts on Phil's tweet about the big tour? I think he probably knows more than we do, more than I do. And I think having that Asian tour become a bigger part of the schedule and overall part of it, I think could satisfy a lot of those OWGR things. And I think could also give them a nice system to start building their own people. Yeah, Pack 250. I'm going with that. Well, Barracuda is not. I'll pretend it too. I'll tell you one story. When Harmon won the Open, and it was like the worst. I thought it was the worst Open ever. One, I didn't love Brian Harmon, and two, I had no one in the mix to watch. So I flipped over to Barracuda. We had Akshay, hit Akshay there. Rogers had him beat and completely gagged it after hitting it in a divot in the fairway on 18. It was really cool. But yeah, I tend to avoid those opposite fields. Do I think Phil's impacting Grant's decision? Wouldn't shock me to see Grant doing that. But I don't think they know. I think they're just kind of playing by ear. I don't know if the duels thing. I don't know if it's gone that smoothly. A player that I think everyone might be on but might miss the cut. Henley. I think there's too much Henley love. Who else? Let me see who else. I'm gonna go through the big name guys who might not place that good. Mac, I think he's too much love for Mac. Sepp Straka, too much love for him. I would say Bryson, but I don't know if would be that surprising for anybody. Vibes, Jordan. I don't love Henley from a vibes. I think he's too popular. I think he's the trendy player of the week, and I don't think that works out that much. Blake's Beach House doesn't have the best Wi-Fi, but I will say this: if he's watching the Open from there this week, I think, and we had a lucky thing where, like, a bunch of times in a row when he watched on Sunday at the Beach House, we won. So good vibes there. Yeah, I can't bet anymore. But I still like to break down the events and stuff. I didn't even know there was love for X. I didn't even see that. I think that's crazy. No way you can win 2 Opens in a row. No chance, in my opinion. I would be shocked. Rappaport ranked Ryan Fox 10 spots over Bryson. Wow. I mean, I had Bryson ranked pretty low too. Luca, it's just a video game, dude. Relax.
No, I'm losing.
It's okay.
No, it isn't.
So is it possible to make a similar article? I've proposed that and I want to do that. But it's as of now, I've been told no. I also I want a weekly show or a bi-weekly show. As of now, that's not happening either. Why can't I bet? I don't know. I'm just not allowed to. With Neiman still being young, do you think the hype to get him into majors? Yeah, I think so. I think there's been a lot of pressure, and I think he's actually put some pressure on himself. That'd be a good show. So I think that's why this week, hey, maybe under the radar, maybe he surprised some people and plays well here. Scheffler 14-2, that's not a playable price to me. I mean, 3,000 above Rory. I mean, if you want to get different and think, if you looked at some ownership numbers and saw that Scheffler was coming in at 7% and Rory's at 20 something, and you want to make a pivot play, a kind of DFS theory play, I wouldn't hate that, but straight up, I don't know. I think that's a crazy price. Is there any talk about Liv grab more PGA? No, not really. I haven't heard anything about that. I think they're probably pretty committed to building, getting some more young guys and stuff like that. I don't know, but the young guys have been playing pretty good. Why hasn't Liv gotten more into live YouTube shows like a lot of me? I don't know. I think we should. I want to do it. Maybe an off-season ask. Scheffler to miss the cut 7-1. I've seen worse bets than that. Nope, there's nothing. There's nothing. I agree with that. Most exciting thing about Liv's future. I would say, dude, I can't have you just whining over here. Unless you can't play. Most important, exciting thing about Liv's future, I would say, is if they can find a way to get those young guys. Well, getting major exemptions is one. I think the path from getting 0 to 1 was so much more difficult than the path of that now looms in going from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 in those exemption spots. Once you went from 0 to 1, you open the door for more. And I think getting, that next group of players was like Sergio, Puig, Munoz, but there was like some players in that mix who I think would be like Puig. I think is a really, really good player. Ballister played well last week. McGibbon is a good young player. I think the most exciting for Liv is if they can build a star that they signed before they were a star. I think that would be the best possible thing for them. I also think going to South Africa is going to be cool as hell. I think that's going to be like a Adelaide type vibes in South Africa. I think it's going to help maybe with that Stinger Ripper rivalry, which I think a rivalry would be a very, very important thing for Liv to generate. Updating the latest OWR plea. I think people feel good about it. I think people feel good about it. The run for Aldrich, I wouldn't. I think that makes sense in a lot of ways. Although Grace, I think pretty much just locked up a spot for next year. I don't think there's going to be a spot on Stinger, which is, I don't know how they'll get Aldrich on the team. DJ renewing his contract. I think DJ's happy, really happy. Yeah. I don't think there's going to be these big money deals anymore. I think that those days are over. I think that was the price they had to pay to get guys to make a risk. The risk has now been mitigated in a lot of ways. They've made a lot of money. I don't think they offer huge bounties. I don't think so. It might be in a couple of the guys' contracts, but I don't think there's a big general one. Contracts, from what I've been told, they do not want to make that public, and they don't plan on it. Winning score this week, 13 under. DJ playing good now? No, I don't think so. He's been grinding all year long. I've seen him. I said one of the biggest misconceptions about live players is DJ that doesn't care, doesn't work. When I've gone there, I've been to 4 events now. He's usually the first guy in the range in the morning, the last guy to leave. I'll say that about Gooch too. I asked him this in the press conference. He's been grinding away, hitting 1,000,000 balls. And favorite hole, I'm gonna go with the anus. Do you think Bryson or Brooks doesn't resign with Liv, the contract ends? I think it's a good question. First of all, I don't think there's any way Bryson ever leaves. Cooch is definitely misunderstood. The 26 schedule has been, look at Josh Carpenter's tweet. It was leaked to a couple people, I think, intentionally. But yeah, that schedule is the same one that I got. Which American spot is the best? I thought Meridu was a great course. For me, it's like what's going to be the toughest, most challenging golf course. That's the ones I like the best. So for me, I would say I liked Meridu a lot. More of a hypothetical. Yeah. Do I think they'll open with open arms? I think probably. I mean, if they think that delivers a blow to Live, then I think they probably would. Was Brooks on the green celebrating with Gooch when he won? I don't think so. I think, I think it would be good for Liv to win the Open. I think some guys have a good chance. Part of my take guys in the program at Chicago. Okay, that's cool. I think would Live points look something like the KFT or DP World Tour. I think they could be like a DP World Tour points. Yeah. So Big Cat and PFT Commoner are playing in the Pro-Am in Chicago. That's pretty cool. I definitely want to go say hi to them. Did they mention that on the show, Gur? I've always listened to Part of My Take. It used to be one of my favorite shows. I haven't in the last few years because I've just been too busy and everything I listen to is golf related. But I don't love Barstool anymore, but I do like those guys. Oh, okay. Thoughts on the Internet Open? Or was it the Barstool Open or whatever? Did they reach out to me? No, they didn't. I had kind of inquired to Barstool right when my contract was up at WRX last year. Like I thought it would. I think that I would have been a good fit for like old school Barstool, but didn't get a chance to talk to anybody. And they did not reach out to me for the internet thing, which I wouldn't expect them to. Kirk should probably be in it. Yeah, I think so. I like Kirk. I always pictured myself. Thank you for saying that, but as like old school, because I was one of the original, not one of the original, but when Barstool was a newspaper, I remember I got it, and I loved it. I loved beginning of the Barstool days. It was like my favorite thing in the world. I was obsessed with it. So I always thought that would be a good place for me to cover golf. And obviously, can I be completely myself on these other platforms that I've been on? Not really. And I'm trying to find a way to be able to be myself more while also doing what the companies that I've worked for wants. So I guess that's been kind of a challenge. And foreplay does need the help. Foreplay sucks. They're so bad. Thank you. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll probably get going. I mean, yeah, foreplay is so bad. It just sucks that Barstool doesn't have a good golf coverage team. So Riggs is horrible. Yeah. Lucas' pick is he said Bryson and Hideki. Thank you. Thanks for guys for tuning in. And I know some people don't love the live stuff, but it means a lot to me when you guys listen and when you guys kind of give some positive feedback. I know a lot of people. Kenny Kim's my guy. I love Kenny. I know a lot of people don't like that I'm working for live. One sec, buddy. Yeah. Wow. I know a lot of people don't like that I'm working for live. I get it. I understand their drawbacks. They want me covering all of golf. I love covering all of golf. Trust me, I understand. Bro, really? He's you're gonna be a wedding with him? Yeah, it's my guy. Appreciate that, everybody. And again, know that like I'm still gonna try to be objective as possible and give balls and strikes the way I always have, and I'm gonna find a way to do that. And guess if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, I'm not afraid to fail or not afraid to fall back to something different. Like I'm always gonna keep providing content the best way I can do that. So, but thanks for saying that. All the positive stuff helps because again, my goal is for me to be as vocal and doing shows and YouTube and audio podcasts, all that stuff that's what is fulfilling to me. And I'm willing to do the writing and all the other stuff that I need to do in order to do that. But without positive feedback and without positive outreach from people who like listening to me, it's never going to happen. So I'm not, again, I'll never beg for appreciation or anything, but everything helps. And just know that I would never say or write anything that I didn't believe ever. Okay. I never have done that. I never will do that. Show next week in the UK. Yeah, I want to do it. I mean, I want a show and I want to be able to do this as best as I can, but things are really just tight. Like it's hard to explain. So thanks for the support, everybody. I really appreciate it and continue the support. Even if you don't love it, I mean, everything helps for me. Just anything positive, anything, again, because I'm just doing my job the best way I can do it, but I still have bigger goals and aspirations, and I'm going to keep covering golf the way I need to cover golf, one way or the other. So I appreciate you guys. Next week in UK, I'm hoping to do a show next week in the UK. I hope so. And yeah, I think giving live a chance is nice. I mean, you read the write-ups and you watch the golf. It's better, I think, than some people want to give it credit for. Only thing bad about you is my Herbert and Westy love. Well, we'll revisit that. And guess what? If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. I have a feeling they're going to get in the mix. Top 20, first round leader, something like that. Like, retweet, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm going to say this too. One thing I've always thought about is starting a golf blog that is like old school Barstool style, where it's just stories, but it's going to be only golf. Stories about like all the stories, plus the betting picks, plus the podcast, plus the YouTube, and like having a daily blog of all the important things, but just like with a conversational tone when you can swear and say whatever you want and like shit on guys and stuff. That's kind of a dream that I have. It's a dream. It's definitely a dream that I have. So we'll see how that goes. Cheap value plays. I gave, I think, Westy, Herbert, Jason Day. I love Jason Day. Yeah, pretty much in blog form, but also not just about the betting stuff, but about like like the news stories you do now, but like, say the Horvat thing. Like I would write, I think Horvat's coming off as like an entitled little prick this week because he thinks he deserves access, in his camera in the PGA Tour event. Like just anything that happens in golf, a quick blog, conversational tone about it, and like no holding back, no sugarcoating shit. Yeah, that's true. And I'd have like obviously blog it too, and maybe get some other bloggers and stuff. That's just something that I've been thinking about. My old pal Dick. I'll never forget my old pal Dick. So we'll see how it goes. Do I not like YouTube golfers? Thank you, Pat. I don't not like U2 golfers. I'm not as into it as some other people. I like Grant. Actually met him in an elevator a couple weeks ago. Came across to me like he kind of thought he was like the man, I guess. And didn't really say much, but fine, that's fine. But I don't think he should expect the PGA Tour to let him bring his camera crew to an event. I just don't know why he would expect that. And I think it was fair for the PGA Tour to say no. I would have said no too. And people think I don't like the PGA Tour. I like the PGA Tour. Huge fan, always will be. I always will follow the results, always. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. All right. So big open week. I'm really excited, guys. Again, I think Rahm's the winner. So let's hope that we got it. But thanks everyone for sticking around. Appreciate you guys a lot. Hopefully see you soon.